Why should you serve in a speaker association, or why should you even get involved in a speaker association? That is the theme of this week's Professional Speaking with me, Frederick Harren. So I just yesterday stepped down as the immediate past president of Asia Professional Speakers Singapore. I have been a member for almost 10 years. And I have served on the executive committee, I served as vice president, as president, and then up till yesterday I was the immediate past president. So for the last 4 years I've been heavily involved in growing the Speaker Association of Singapore, Asia Professional Speakers Singapore. So why do I do it? I'm actually a member of 5 different speaker associations around the world, and I find I get a lot of value from it. But what is it and why should you do it? And why should you, if you are a speaker located in Asia or interested in speaking in Asia, why do I think you should join Asia Professional Speakers Singapore? Well, first of all, it's a non-profit. No one gets paid to serve, everyone does it pro bono because it's about giving back to the community. So the number one reason is that you're giving back. I think it's very important to understand that when you get successful in anything that you do, you need to recognize that not all of that is thanks to you. Okay, you are great, I am sure. But everyone who gets successful partly get it because of other people stepping up and doing other things. And when you do get successful, it's time to give back to the people who are just getting into the industry or the people who are struggling. And I've been a speaker for 20 years, and when I learned about the speaking community, which I've been a part of for the last 10 years, I learned about the value of taking your knowledge and giving it back to the community for no other reason but because it's the right thing to do. Second reason why I'm involved in professional speaker associations and why I think everyone who is a speaker should be involved in a speaker association is because you help to develop the industry. Especially here in Asia, where the professional speaking industry is not that developed yet. I am absolutely convinced that the Asia speaker market will be the by far largest market for professional speakers maybe 10 or 20 years from now, but right now it's not. But this part of the world is developing so quickly, the industry is developing so quickly, and there's huge potential for speakers to come in and join this industry and help develop the whole industry across Asia. It's a wonderful time to be a speaker in Asia, but we cannot just sit around and wait for everyone else to develop it. We should all get together and develop the industry together. As Kevin Roberts, the famous founder of the Speaker Association in America, said, we need to build a bigger pie. It's a famous quote and I love it. Third reason why I'm involved in speaker associations is that it's a way of helping others but also to get help. So yes, yesterday I did step down as the immediate past president, but I am continuing to serve. And as of today, I just came out of a phone call. I did a 1-hour session where one of my speaker buddies, who's going to speak for 1,000 people virtually tomorrow, ran through his whole speech for me in 1 hour, and I was the test audience, and then I gave feedback to him about how I think he could develop his speech. And next week I'm going to sit down with him, and he is going to give me 1 hour of his time to help me develop my speaking business. Because you see, when you help each other with not the intent of getting paid, just because you like to help other people, some other people also help you. And there's a difference of getting a gift from someone or paying to get something. And when you help someone without asking for money, that is a gift, not a purchase. And the fourth reason is that you get perspective. Not only the speaking industry is quite lonely, you do what you do and you think you're great at it, but when you get into a community and everyone is sharing what they're doing, you're realizing that a lot of speakers are doing things totally different than you, and they are sharing because they want to share with them what they are doing well. And I can learn and pick up from that. Yesterday I listened to Kiruba Shankar sharing about how he did social selling. And also yesterday I did a speech right before I stepped down as immediate past president. I did a speech for the Professional Speaker Association of New Zealand where I shared my views on how you can develop a speaking industry. When every time you do that, you get a different perspective, not only on what you are doing, but what other people are doing, and also what a speaker could be, what it should be, and what it could become. Those are the reasons why I am involved in the Professional Speaker Association, and why I think you should be one too, especially if you're based here in Asia. Then go to asiaspeakers.org and join Asia Professional Speakers Singapore. It's a non-profit, it doesn't cost very much money to join, and everyone just shares because that is the right thing to do. That is how I serve my industry. How do you serve your industry? And more importantly, how could you serve your industry? That is the lesson to you from me, from Fredrik Herren, from Professional Speaking. Now go out there and develop your full potential as a speaker. And join us in APSS.